Welcome back, everyone, to the Best Rubber Plays YouTube channel. Today is Friday, January 10th. Made it another Friday. Congratulations. I'm back breaking down some more college football. Had a 1-2 day on Thursday night. I'm coming right off the game. Notre Dame kicks a game winner. Drew Aller, maybe the worst performance we've ever seen from a quarterback in the playoffs. Just horrible decision making. Horrible. Both quarterbacks didn't play well, but Penn State felt like they controlled that game for the most part. Third quarter dominated by Notre Dame, and then Penn State won the first, second, and fourth quarter. Still found a way to lose because Drew Aller is just a bad quarterback. And I don't know how people see him being an NFL prospect. I do think he's a better quarterback between him and Riley Leonard, but Leonard only threw, I guess he threw two bad picks as well, didn't he? I don't know. Good for Notre Dame. It didn't matter. Whichever one of these teams won was going to get their ass kicked by either Ohio State or Texas. So we'll break down that game whenever it comes. Took a shot on Drew Aller over passing touchdowns. He had a wide open touchdown in the first quarter or second quarter maybe on a long drive. Hit Singleton right in the hands, but it was low. He should have caught the ball, but it was extremely low. Hit him in the knee pad. Not going to blame either guy. I mean, he should have made the catch, but took a shot on him, did not work out. The player prop winner was Atron Allen over his total rushing yards, 58.5. Hit that almost in the first half. I think he had 61 or something really early in the third quarter. Might have actually got it at the half, but had a good game. 1-2 day. We're moving on. Penn State choke job like they always do in big-time moments. The under did not hit as well, even though it was 13 points in the first half. Neither defense get a stop in the second half. Just how it works sometimes. We're going to move on to Ohio State going up against Texas. I'm going to take Ohio State -6. I think there's really no other play besides that. I think Ohio State has proven over the last 2 weeks that they're the best team in the country by a very wide margin. They have number one defense in the country. Texas is extremely great on the defensive side as well. But Ohio State is still ranked number one defensively this season in college football. It's going to be a battle on the defensive side. But really, I don't even know if it is, because we saw Ohio State go up against Oregon. Oregon's got a really good defense themselves, and Ohio State put up 31 points in the blink of an eye. So I think this Ohio State team's playing an elite football right now. That loss to Michigan destroyed them mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever you want to call it. They had a week off, and now they get to say, we are the best team in college football once again. Michigan made them win the college football title this season. They're going to win this game against Texas. Texas, coming off that game against Arizona State, maybe a wake-up call. That's why I'm a little bit maybe nervous in this game about Texas, but Texas all season long. They started off hot. They lost to Georgia by 1 billion points, it felt like. Haven't been playing very well with Quinn Ewers as their quarterback. Defense, fantastic, don't get me wrong, but the offense is shaky at best, and they're going up against the number one defense of the country. So give me Ohio State here, -6. I don't think there's any other play about Ohio State -6 there. Let's move on to the player props. We will be starting with Will Howard to go over his total passing yards going up against Texas. I don't know what has gotten into Will Howard, but against Oregon, he had 300-plus passing yards, 3-plus passing touchdowns. He also did that against Tennessee. He had, I think it was 280-something passing yards and a couple touchdowns as well. He is really hooking up with Jeremiah Smith well over the last couple games. And again, this came out of nowhere, really, because Will Howard in the regular season, he was not like this. You would never see a dart. You'd never see an absolute dime, but he is slinging the ball right now with the best of them. I think he's the best quarterback right now in the college football playoffs left. So I will trust Will Howard going up against Texas. I understand the defense is great, but go look at that game tape against Oregon. Will Howard carved up Oregon on the season. They've been pretty good defensively on that side of the ball. So I'm going to take Will Howard here, over 247.5 passing yards. I think Ohio State's going to put up a big number once again. And for the other player prop tonight, we will be taking Emeka Egbuka for Ohio State. Not Jeremiah Smith, but this guy is just as dangerous as Jeremiah Smith. I think Jeremiah Smith is going to be NFL talent whenever he gets drafted, which is going to be in another year, because he has to stay one more year in college football. But whenever he gets drafted, I do think he's going to be a top 5 pick, and he's going to be probably a top 10 wide receiver the first year in the NFL. He is that special of a talent. He does everything great, 6'3", 210 pounds. He's everything you're looking for in a wide receiver. But the other guy on the other side is going to be open a lot in this game, because I think Jeremiah Smith will be drawing a lot of double teams. Over 63.5 receiving yards does not seem like a ton after coming off that 5-catch, 72-yard game going up against Oregon. Most of that done early in that game as well. So I like him in this game. I like everybody in this game for Ohio State. I think they put up a huge number going up against this Texas defense. I will play the over receiving yards as the final play of the day. Short breakdown today, but not much to talk about. It's a championship, one of the close to a championship game. You guys have been watching these teams all season long. If you've been watching the college football playoffs, really doesn't feel like any other way but to take Ohio State -6. And then just the player props here. Will Howard's been playing great, probably the best player or best quarterback in the college football playoffs so far. And I'm going to take him 247.5 passing. And then I'm going to take the opposite of Jeremiah Smith, over 63.5 receiving yards as the final play of the day. Guys, it's going to do it for the NCAA football plays and props for Friday, January 10th. If you guys enjoyed the content, please share, drop a like this video, and subscribe channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.